Yo.
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
I think they're doing well. I see a lot of friends in the chat. Let me turn
Welcome.
the music up a little bit for hype levels.
Yeah, we need hype levels.
Is that better? I don't
Yes.
want to. I don't want to overhype people.
Well, people tell us what the mix was like.
That what?
People can always tell us what the mix
That's true.
sounds like. Yeah, yeah.
I think it
But
was
that's
a
good.
I would think it was a good hype volume.
Good hype volume. Guys,
Hi.
it's one of those streams that we don't get to do all the time. We're
true.
releasing a brand new Takoro print. We are talking about the Kickstarter. We've teased in the past, but today we're talking business. We're talking turkey.
We are talking turkey.
And the turkey is the business, and the business is Takoro. Turkoro.
Turkoro.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good stream because this is something we've been planning for a while, and finally this is it. This is the time to talk about it. We are having such exciting conversations behind the scenes about what kind of stuff is going to be included and involved and all that kind of stuff. But I couldn't do it and go completely full steam ahead without first talking to you guys about it. So we're going to talk about that. I got to have your input on this. And like I said, we're going to drop a Takoro print in the stream tonight. We released this print at the San Francisco solo art show, the Attack Peter show at Spoke Art Gallery. We only released 15 there, but that was the debut. It was like a special debut at the show. 15 of the black and white edition and 5 of the one of ones. So tonight we're just releasing 25 of the black and white edition. There's 100 in total in this edition, but we're just kind of piecing them out. And the reason is I want to hold some back for the Kickstarter because, there'll be different tier levels, and this is going to definitely be an important part of the Kickstarter, this image in particular. So we want to have some there for that. So you'll, if you're watching on Instagram over here, how you doing? Make sure you click that link right there and join us on YouTube where all the action's happening. We're talking about you behind your back because you don't go over to YouTube. So just so you know.
For people on Instagram, I got a way to call them out.
But
also
yes.
You should mention the Discord.
Oh, yes. And I would love to hear from some of you guys in person, over the phone, or over the Discord voice chat. So we set it up before the stream. We did phone calls last year, and then it was so complicated with Google Voice and all this. It was too much work. We said, screw that. But now that we have Discord set up, we're going to be, if you want to call in and hang and talk with us, please give us some insight, some context, all that good stuff. There's a link floating around, right? I'm sure Courtney will put it. Yeah. Join the Discord and go to the waiting room. So, Raph, if you could, or Courtney, if you guys could, put the link in the chat. I'm sure Gabby can pin it when it comes up. And I think I did put it in the description of the video.
Oh, in today's video?
Yeah, that's okay. I stand corrected. If you go in the description of this video, you can see the Discord link. If you're not on our Discord server, join the Discord server. I'm not doing a ton of stuff there right now, but we set it up that day when Instagram and Facebook collapsed and all that.
Right, yeah.
And what's funny, it was that Instagram, Facebook collapse was the day before the Godzilla Mondo pre-order drop. Mm-hmm. So imagine if that was the day of, it would have been a little chaotic and hectic. So in honor of things going smoothly, I would suggest you join
the Discord.
Yeah, for now it's kind of like just in case we all go there.
Although people are on there talking.
Yes, and it's awesome. It's an awesome piece of software, and I'm learning as we go. Like, for example, today, I'm 8 years old when I realized that we can use Discord as a super easy way to have calls in the stream. So we'll test it out tonight if you guys want to call in. I know Raph's going to call in because he's going to put order of what's going on. And and if you guys have ideas and you want to talk about them, and sometimes like people prefer to type things in, that's totally cool.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you have an idea that's a little bit more, that needs a little bit more nuance, or if you just want to call in and say what's up, we would love to hear from you. Okay, we'll do that a little later on. But if you want to call in, join the Discord. Mm-hmm. And if you're already in the Discord, just go to the waiting room. You'll see Raph in the waiting room already. And later on, we'll bring you guys on. Okay. Yep. So first things first.
Yes.
First things first. Let's talk about this print. Okay.
First things first is not saying hello to all of our friends.
First things first is saying hello to everybody in the chat. Yeah.
Guys, this is how little he cares about you. No, we gotta say hi to our friends.
My brain is at peak.
I know
chill,
capacity.
No, peak chill Friday mornings.
Oh,
Friday mornings is like the release Saturday morning or whatever.
I know.
Thursday night is peak scramble. When I get to here, it's like.
Thursdays are crazy, but yes, that's why I'm here.
I know, thank God. So let's give a warm welcome to all our homies: Darren Starr, Jason Winters, John Price. I gotta tell you, I just love seeing names I know in the chat. It makes me feel very, very loved and supported, and honestly gives me the courage to do the kind of wacky shit we have planned for this year. Raph, of course. Steve, what's up, dude? Keelan's in the house. We got Rich. Tell me if I'm saying this right. Bleachers, Bletchers, Bleckers, Bleckars?
Bleckars?
Tell me how to say. Chelsea is in the house. I see Squid. It's Courtney is hanging out with us. Bosco, what up, dude? Guys, Bosco keeps making these great video clips and sending me them. You guys, if you're not following Bosco Edits, it's so funny, dude. So much fun. Great. Check him out. I would love to figure out how we can have Bosco make a video for the Kickstarter to like advertise something or whatever. We've been talking about it, but it's it would be easier if I could just be there doing dumb shit. But like we'll figure it out. Yeah. Bosco, we'll get it done. Jolly Ginger Giant, Mark K, Xavier, more detail. John Ballou, Enlightened Movie Posters, what's up? Nathan, what's up? Jason Winters, I think we said Harry Lou. Who else we got here? Mike Hernandez, first things first always takes me where? First things first always takes me. What does that mean?
He says it's always takes me to ODB.
Oh, right. I didn't see the other half of that.
I don't know that reference. I know who ODB is, but I don't know what this reference is.
Well, I always think about this Miami band Endo because they used to say first things first. Oh, that's ODB. He'll tell you the lyric.
Thanks, Mike. For
first things first, I'm the realist. Is that what the lyric I'm thinking about from ODB?
Is that it?
You guys will help me out.
I don't know.
But hey, Nara, what's up? So yeah, awesome crowd in here. Welcome. I want to talk about this Takoro print for a little bit now because I've kind of been sitting on it for a few months just because of the schedule of things that happened, and it is one of my favorite prints we've done. So I'm going to have Gabby tease the image just for a second.
For a moment.
Hold on.
Let me just, I'm going to cue it up
tease,
for the people.
Yeah, cue it up for the homies.
This?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? All right, here you go. Ready?
Yeah.
Everyone's ready?
Yeah. This one. I love this one. So you saw me post it on Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, this is no secret.
No, it's not a secret. And we've tentatively called it Takoro in the Backyard. But this is kind of like an image that is promising the world that we're building. So if you've been following all the prints for a while, you know there's images of Takoro fighting monsters on a different planet. And then this is Takoro on Earth here in Miami in the suburb of Kendall in the backyard of a house.
In our very own backyard.
In a lake. So it's like definitely showing that there's, a lot going on. And specifically with this image, go to the details. That one seems a little distorted. We might have to get a better image up there.
Well, it's just what it is.
Yeah, we'll go to the detail ones. Yeah. So yeah, these will clear it up a little bit if you haven't seen it. If not, check it out on the socials. But yeah, so here's a little zoomed in shot of him. And in this case, he's kind of like more placid and chill and kind of like, feeling the love of those birds landing on him. And I put those birds there on purpose to kind of show that he is not necessarily a threat at this moment. He's just hanging out. They feel comfortable on him. He's our guy. Takoro is a man of the people. He's for the children. And so there's a Wu-Tang reference, Mike. And so, so yeah, it's a different side of Takoro than the one that we've seen battling the Space Yeti or like fighting Shiga. Or
I also like that in this one he looks more like confused almost.
Yeah.
Like what's going on.
Well,
because all the other ones he's looked so like in action.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
this is the one where he's like, I'm harmless to you.
Yeah, because he's in the lake cooling off, hanging out with the forest friends. And then in the foreground, you see Milo and his grandpa or abuelo in what we say here in Miami.
Abuelo means
abuelo's grandpa. Yeah. But yeah, they're kind of having this. Milo's kind of like, hey, isn't it awesome how cool he is? And the grandpa's like, I wasn't supposed to grow much more than this, according to what you told me.
Yeah.
And so there's that kind of discussion going on. And Takero's just like in the background, like, what the heck's going on? So
why are there so many cats?
Because cats are cool.
You know why there's so many cats.
For my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cat tribute.
It's a subtle nod to
my parents.
And why is that cactus there?
The cactus is for us. We're cactus people.
Especially that cactus looks like one very special cactus.
Yeah, we have an Arizona cactus that we smuggled to Miami. It looks like that.
And it looks exactly like that.
But yeah, it's definitely like an impressionistic image of our neighborhoods and all that. So this world that we're building will have to pull for sure from what we know and what we love, and it'll just give it a little bit more authenticity, I think, as we build it. But yeah, here's some cool detailed shots of the judgmental owl in the top. Looking down,
definitely judgy.
The chilling blue jay in the front. We have tons of those blue jays, but the blue jays in Miami are assholes, man. They are
they'll attack you if
they'll
they're
take
in
other
nesting season.
Oh.
They'll like swoop down on you and make your life.
And I've
really
heard they
impossible.
steal nests from other birds and just occupy them. Yeah, they like.
Oh, that's the story of the
blue jays.
ones that they kick the eggs out of the nest and let them crack on the ground.
Yeah, and then they just stay in there. It's so crazy.
Blue jays are the real enemy
the
here.
The real terror.
They're the real villain.
But yeah, it's like I know you guys. Oh, and here's a great shot of our good friend Panda Chris at the Spoke Art Gallery grabbing his early copy of this print. So I had to include it. Yeah.
So many people there for that release.
Heck yeah.
Very exciting.
Heck yeah. So I know you guys always love and respond to when I put a lot of detail into these prints. And so even though this one isn't necessarily a giant action sequence with stuff, blowing up and fighting all that, I still wanted to incorporate that balance that you guys love, where it's like a large, giant focal point, tons of scale to show big and small, and then all that good detail, like a botanical landscape study, and really introducing two characters that are going to be mainstays in this world. So super excited for that. If you guys are into collecting Takoro, this is a big one. This is a first appearance of our two human characters, and really just illustrates the other half of what's going on in this world that we're building. So we'll drop that link a little later on, but I just wanted to give you guys a tease of what's or a little tour of what's going on here. So okay, now what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat if you're digging that print. Some of you already got it, I know. If you didn't get it, let me know if you're interested in grabbing one. I'm stoked on it. And again, it's really a great opportunity, especially if you notice, if you're keen-eyed, there is a lot of similarity in composition to the way Takoro is posed here and the way he's posed in the original OG Takoro print. It's kind of like a yin-yang, where in the original Takoro print that people love to collect, he's like, you know, in terror, standing over the city, and it's like chaos, arms up, arms down, you know. And he has a similar pose here, but it's more tranquil and serene. It's a cool complementary piece.
He's with his people.
He's with the fam.
He's with his fam.
So yeah, a lot of fun there. Okay, so we'll drop that a little later on. Let me know if you guys are thinking about picking it up. I want to talk about this Kickstarter print. Okay, Instagram, you had your chance. If you haven't done so yet, click on that link and come hang with us over there. All right. We're not talking to you right now.
No, that's enough Instagram.
So,
by the way, I asked the chat if we need a blue jay kaiju, and they said Jolly Ginger Giant says they're tough enough. So yes.
Oh my God! Yeah, you just need one giant blue jay made of thousands of little blue jays.
John says, John Baloo says maybe a seagull kaiju. I really like that idea.
I always think about animals that have not been kaijufied. That would be awesome. Yeah. And the obvious one, and I'm claiming it right now in case any of you guys are listening. Where's the platypus kaiju? Like
that hasn't been done.
Not in any like serious. Maybe a goof.
I've never. I mean, I'm not as into it as you are, but I've never seen one.
I've even seen like kaiju ramen bowls. I've never seen a platypus. So
that's actually really
thinking
awesome.
Of just letting you know that one's claimed.
Okay, we're taking it, and the blue jays, and potentially the seagulls.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to somebody before we move on.
Oh, yes,
if you haven't noticed, or maybe you have, these two killer panels right above me here, left and right. These two panels have been like the focal point of my love
for the last like 2 weeks.
Yes, and they are. If you can pull up on Instagram, his Instagram. They are made by a gentleman named Kelly Stern, who owns a company called Props and Villainy. This is a bad attempt to show you his card. Gabby will pull up his official.
There you go.
Oh,
just keep it still. There.
Props.
It keeps trying to get your face because it keeps showing your face. No, that's not how that works. Stupid ass. No, forget it. I'm going to pull it up on Instagram.
Props and Villainy. So
yes.
Kelly Stern, Props and Villainy, at props_and_villainy.
I'm pulling it up on the Instagram right now so everybody can go and grab that.
You got to check this guy out. He makes these, basically these panels that you see here, custom made in all different colors. They're definitely inspired by Star Wars. And
I think this is yours right here.
Yeah, those recent orange ones. Yeah. And so I commissioned him to make 4 for me. So there's 2 already here, and then I'm going to have 2 more on either side of them, like one here and one here. Well, the best thing about these things is they look like they're industrial, like prop stuff from a set, from a movie. They have all these great greeblies on it, the little parts, those mechanical parts. Mine, I mean, they have buttons to turn off and on. Look.
Hold on, they can't really see you. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. There you go.
Little button there.
Yeah, little buttons. Turn them on.
They got all these cool wires, and I got stuck in my own headphone wire. and they have all these different like sequencing of the lights, and there's 2 of them that are coming also have sound effects in them. So he's the nicest guy, Kelly. If you want, if you like, I like this kind of stuff because it makes my like figures and statues look so much cooler to have that kind of ambiance around them. He's an awesome guy. He does all manner of stuff. You can see the walls he built in his own house. Hit him up. Give him a follow online. If you like any of the stuff, leave a comment for him. Tell him you heard about it here on the show. Such a nice guy. He works super hard to make sure these are like exactly what I wanted him to make. And I could not be happier with him. It's like an odd thing. It's not something that you think that you want until you see it. And you're like, oh my God, I gotta have it. So yeah, give him a follow. Tell him he just hit 1,000 followers. Awesome.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. And I just want to give him a shout out and some love because it's a weird thing that not many people would think of, but I'm so grateful he thought to do it. He's an electrician by trade, so he knows what he's doing. but it's such a great piece for the room that I'm so grateful for it. So yeah, Kelly at
Peter's
Props.
been literally like losing his mind over the
love
last
them.
couple of weeks.
Oh, they're so
just
good.
to get it.
They're so good.
And we still have a couple more. A couple of questions from the chat or comments from the chat. Let's see. John R. Price says, what about a Frenchie or a Dotson kaiju? Also a good idea. Or a kangaroo, says Eric.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. Jolly Ginger wants to know, can you incorporate it into Google Home? I wonder. That would be so cool if you could.
But
they're battery powered.
Yeah, I think they're just battery. Like, they're really, like, not high tech. They're just made to look like they're high tech. Like, when you see his workspace, you can tell he's like disassembled tons of like machinery and old things.
Yeah.
And he just reattaches them to look super high tech with
They
the
look
wires.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to check them out. It's so great. Eric asked where you can order one. If you're asking about the panels, his website is props, and I think it's propsandvillainy.com.
It's propsandvillainy.com,
Yeah.
but I'm sure you can order through there or just like shoot him a DM.
Yeah, shoot him a DM. He's super cool. He'll just work with you ever. If you're talking about the prints, we're gonna put the link later on in the stream. But yeah, so awesome stuff. Okay, so let's talk about this Kickstarter, you guys. This is really important, and I've been wanting to discuss this with you guys for a while because I have a lot of ideas about where to go with this. I have certain things that I want to make sure happen, but I want to hear from you guys what you think. Number one, has anybody in the chat ever supported a Kickstarter? So put a 1 in the chat if you've ever supported a Kickstarter, if you ever sponsored something, anything like that. So let me know you're familiar with it. I've done it a couple times. I've done it a couple times. Like some friends have done
I have.
a comic. I supported the Goon movie, which is like a tough thing that's going on there. Yeah, I just watched a whole documentary on why that thing is so log jammed. But
so a bunch of people have supported a Kickstarter.
Yeah. Let us know.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Eric.
Well.
Oh, sweet. Look at you guys. Cool. Okay, so if you
I like Chris Hewitt 4.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
4.
Perfect. So then, okay, I've never done a Kickstarter. This is a lot of firsts in this. Okay, so I'm gonna explain what we have planned. Number one, the natural progression for me as an artist, in my mind, is to release a book that kind of collects a lot of the artwork we've made over the years, especially all the original stuff, all the Takoro stuff, right? That's what I normally would do if I didn't have the awesome support of Skybound. If it was just me on my own, that would be one of my next steps, okay? Because it just feels like even if you guys were able to get every single print and you had wall space galore, eventually you'd run out of places to hang the stuff. So are you just going to, so like to me, it makes sense to give you an opportunity to enjoy all of it in a way that makes sense. Like, I love books of my favorite artists. I don't have prints of all of my favorite artists' work, and if I do, I don't have space for all of it. So those books are huge for me. I love looking at them. They inspire me, and they let me kind of drift off into these worlds for a while. So the book is a natural progression. That's what we're going to do with this Kickstarter. We're going to do a book that is a field guide of the planet that Takoro originates from.
Yes.
That is the goal of this Kickstarter. It's a field guide of this world, okay? And so because it's a field guide, I'm going to include some of the prints that you guys have seen and I've released. For example, Golakiri, Takoro and Shiga. There's an upcoming Akukame print. All those kind of things are going to be there, and they are going to kind of give you this glimpse into the world and the civilizations and all that. But I'm also going to have artwork in there that's kind of like just analytical, like who are the citizens of this planet, who lives there. You guys have seen a race of the aliens that live there in the Virik Koros print. He's standing over that pile of little aliens, and those guys live there. They have their own culture. They have their own, what do they eat? Where do they hang out? What do they do to make, ends meet? Those kind of things.
Chat says Hitchhiker's Guide to the Tacoverse, the Book of Taco.
The Book of Taco.
I love you guys.
You know what's funny? Field guide. Like, one of my favorite books that I own is a field guide to the characters in the Spiderwick Chronicles series. I've never read those books.
Oh yeah.
I never read them. I never read them. I saw the movie; it was cool, but the book by it features artwork from an artist who I love named Tony Dieterlisi, is one of my favorite books ever.
Yeah.
Yes, because it just shows you all the different fairies and like. I forgot what they like. There's like trolls and all, and they're just kind of like broken up into different like anatomical side view, front view, lots of.
I love that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
I always think of like what is it I'm thinking about? Like, those old Victorian like botanical drawings where like they meticulously go through like that's the kind of stuff that I love to see.
Yeah.
It's visually so pleasing and it's its own art form.
100%.
But also, if you're curious about learning more, you have
like,
an info there.
We have those prints on the wall in the dining room. They're like these mushroom plants. And they're just like categorizing.
That's old, like that's that old Victorian.
But like you said, it's an aesthetic in
I
and of itself.
I also love, because I teach this, so I have to every year look at it, but it's the Lewis and Clark field guides that they created during their journeys. Yeah. And they're so bad. Because they didn't know how to draw, but it's just so cool to see, their interpretations and them trying to categorize them and describe them. Like, I love that stuff.
Yeah. Go to ArtCam for me for a second.
Sure.
Let me set it up real quick, actually, before you transition.
Okay. By the way, the chat, just to check in on the chat.
Yo.
Chat says, let's see, attack. Oh wait, well, first of all, Raph says final tier of Kickstarter. It's an $1,000 plus donation. You get a custom print and you get the block plus all other rewards and a visit to the archives Attack Peter flat file drawer. I love that, Raph. That's a great idea. Hold on, let's see what
Take
else.
me to our camera.
Following the Fantastic Beasts and where to find them path to IP creation. I like it. That's John.
Yeah. That's definitely like a good example of it. The Fantastic Beasts stuff. Here's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, Daniel Narain says, sounds like an idea very similar to the book Chet Zar is putting out soon about the backstory of his monster paintings.
He's got a great one. So here's one of my favorite ones by an artist named Wayne Barlow. This is an older book. This was published in, you can tell because 1979 is the first printing. So Wayne Barlow, if you don't know, he was like a concept artist for tons of films. But this book, what do I have in here? Oh, the receipt. This book is really cool because it's like his guide to extraterrestrials. And essentially, if you're an artist who likes to draw like creatures and stuff like that, it's just an opportunity for you to go nuts, because who's going to say what they look like and what they don't and all that. But he'll put like, is this coming clear?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take this off.
Just don't jiggle it around too much and it'll focus.
Yeah, because I think it's horizontally flipped.
Oh, hold
if
on.
you can adjust it, yeah. So yeah,
I can't adjust it, so
no, okay, that's fine. Sorry. So essentially, like he'll put an alien creature here. There's a name which is backwards on the screen, but it says Sinrus. Then he's got like a zoomed in shot of what their little hands look like, and then there's some description, physical characteristics, culture, all that kind of stuff. There's tons of these. He's got a whole book full of them.
There, I fixed it.
Oh, cool. Okay. I think this book is awesome, especially when it comes to like how original someone can be when they're designing aliens. He avoids the, the gray alien here, and it's just all kinds of wild stuff. Look at that guy.
Oh, I love that. Whatever that is, it's my favorite.
It's called Master.
Okay, perfect.
That's funny. And so what it doesn't have in this book is anything about like the cultures or the environments. And I kind of want to go into that a little bit more. But I love these type of books. There's tons of field guides out there. And when I was thinking about doing my own art book, you can go back to the regular. Sure. I was really thinking about how do I over-deliver on an art book. Like an art book is cool. You guys would dig it. People would dig it. People like the artwork. But we can do a little bit more than that and use it to kind of establish the world of Takoro and where he came from and all that kind of stuff. So that's the plan for the book. Tons of images, anatomical studies. You might have seen a leaked Takoro anatomy image floating around on the social medias if you're in the print crew on the Facebook group. So a lot of opportunity to explore that kind of stuff. It also gives me an opportunity to kind of cast a wide net with creature design and concept art and see what you guys respond to the most and see what's worth pushing forward with going forward. Where does Akukame come from? Are there others like them? Is there another? Is the species that Shiga comes from? Are there like fully organic versions of him? What do they look like when they don't have the mechanical wings? Those kind of things, right? Yeah. Who are the people fighting alongside Shiga? Who's that guy that's with Takoro in a couple of prints, right? So those kind of things can be explored, and I love that, you know.
Yeah. I love that journey for us.
Yeah.
By the way, somebody mentioned in the chat that
the Beast Rider for sure, Greg. I see you.
That Space Case says, I think getting an original block print as one of the top support tiers would be a great idea, even if it's a small block print.
So, okay.
Which I'm going to, by the way, and this is a good segue for me to show you that I will be taking notes on this as we go along. So as you can see, I have a notepad ready to go here. So the first thing I'm going to put here is top tier. What do we call that? A gift or
no? A tier. They're called tiers.
Okay,
on Kickstarter, they're called tiers.
Right, but like top tier award.
No, you just put right now. Just put tier list, like tier ideas, and we can figure out what order later. Because somebody might give us like a lower tier and then a higher tier.
We're just spitballing here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Top tier. We'll put top tier is going to come with a small block print.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about that a lot. Number one. The actual carvings, I never let go, right? Like I never sell them. You never see them online. If anything, I've carved little blocks as gifts for friends or, whatever. But you don't ever see me say, hey, the edition's over for blank. And here is the linoleum available. So it's a very rare item. I get DMs asking for them all the time.
Yeah.
And I want to make them available. Number one, I can't store them forever. They really take up a ton of space. But number two, you're going to enjoy them more at this point than I'm able to, So, yes. Number one, I thought the top tier for this Kickstarter. Let's establish what the base tier is. How about that? The basic goal for you in this Kickstarter and for me is for you to get a copy of this book, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So
it's like what? Well, so the way that I understand it, and I've only done like one or two Kickstarters, is that there is an entry level.
There are lower tiers
where you don't actually get the product that's being created, but it's like a way for you to support if you don't have the means to do more.
Yes. I'm just saying like the reason for the Kickstarter is to produce the book.
Correct. So
that's
we need
the reason.
The driving. The drive behind it is to get this book produced.
Yes.
So we want to push people towards.
Yeah. The book is the middle of the line. It's okay. So
right.
The field guide. And by the way, I'm going to announce the name of Takoro's planet right here, right now. I'm going to have Gabby spell it because she can write it in the chat. Okay. Is Barong Kai.
Hold on.
Barong Kai. So that is.
Okay, go ahead.
BHAR. RONG.
NG, Barong.
Barong, and the second word is Kai, Kai. And that is just a tribute to...
And that's Takoro's species.
Home planet.
Home planet.
Yeah. I have not announced the name of Takoro's species yet. That will be a later date. Okay. But I've already determined it.
Well, the chat is going crazy with stuff, so we need to
to
look at the chat because we're talking too much and
I'm just saying I want to expand on what they've already said. So if the book is the main focus of the Kickstarter, yes, I agree with everybody that one of the top tiers should be an original carving, but we can go one step further. Okay, for example, I have tons of original carvings. Okay. Like you could be in a tier where you get one of my older carvings,
Okay.
Especially some that I can't make prints of anymore, that I can't, formally advertise.
Would that be top tier? That would be top tier.
No.
Really?
I think the top tier.
Okay.
I think the top tier, unless someone has another idea, which that's why we're here. I think the top tier would be an original commission. So you get to choose you get to help me design your custom artwork, right? So if you back this top tier, theoretically, right, you can choose exactly what I design for you. I make the carving. maybe we meet like on Zoom or something first to discuss it. We can talk about it, what you want to see, ideas back and forth. Like you really get to be involved in the process of designing it. So not just you tell me something and I go with it, you're involved. And I print it. Maybe we do like 2-3 prints off of it.
Okay.
And then I mark the block with some kind of like strike so that everybody knows the edition's over. And then I send you the carving and the 3 prints. So you get to design with me, determine what the piece is. You get a few prints off it. Maybe you can give one to a friend or whatever. Or if you want to sell one of them, it's up to you. And then you get the actual carving. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that?
The chat is going crazy, so
Okay.
you gave them too much.
Okay. So that's, yeah.
I don't know what a PSD is. That Photoshop?
Photoshop, yeah. PSD, yeah.
Postcards. Courtney says postcards are a tier I enjoy getting as a smaller incentive. I'm going to add this to this lower tier. So postcards.
I love that. And that's a great way for people to enjoy a bunch of images of the artwork. Some people collect small art. We used to do a show here in Miami, an art show that was only like 5x7 art. You couldn't go any bigger than that. And it was awesome what people would come up with at that size. So yeah, totally love that.
I'm trying here, guys. Sorry. Just give me a second. It's just like there's so much going on in the chat that I'm trying to like catch up with everybody. But like I'm going back up so that I make sure that I get everybody's ideas.
If you want to, yeah.
I'm going. I got a lot of stuff already that was in the chat. For example, there's been a call for an autographed picture of me and Tony.
Oh.
Not you.
Fine. Yeah.
Also, a special print with my stamp on it like we did for the rabbit. Let me see. I'm going to keep going down. Nathan McCarter brings up a good point. He says the base book and a signed book should be on separate tiers. Stickers and pins are perfect for lower tiers.
That's
so
great.
I wrote that down as well. So I put for lower tiers, and Courtney brought up maybe a PDF version of the book for the lower tiers.
Super good idea.
And then a printed book for mid tiers and higher.
Super good.
And maybe the highest tiers get a signed book.
Oh yeah.
So the top tiers would be, get signed books. Yeah. Signed hard copy books.
Maybe even the signed books, instead of just a signature, you get like a little mini exclusive print affixed to the inside of the cover.
For the mid-tier or the
maybe
signed
it's like a
hard copy books have it, because you're also offering an original commission there.
That's true.
So we'll straighten it out. Okay. Hold on. I know you have a lot to say, but let's get through what everybody has to say. So that's the point of this. Base tier signed book, digital PDF of the book. Exclusive shirt would be cool. I wrote that down. Let me see. Nathan McCarter says, Attack the World, a field guide to Barangay. That's pretty cool. Eric says, isn't that in Oklahoma? What is Barangay in Oklahoma?
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm claiming it.
Lower tier gets a small print. Maybe
small prints are a great option. I would love to do like
that seems like a mid-tier thing to me.
Like I think postcard set, maybe like small prints,
and maybe screen printed, so
or
like
letterpress, like
letterpress, right? Exactly.
That
maybe
Godzilla
not screen
print that everybody's trying to sell and buy on eBay from Decon.
Chris Hewitt says, if you meet your goal, you can add strength goals, or I think he means stretch goals. Yeah, like you can to the book. Okay, an older John R. Price says an older carving with a 101 print of that print. So like. One of them are 101s.
You get to dive into my archive, so to speak.
Is that a top tier or a mid tier?
No, that'd be a high tier.
So high tier is a 1 of 1 choice print.
Yeah, with the carving. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
super top tier.
Well, hold on, 'cause that's what we said originally. That's a redundancy of an original idea. Which
you said the original commission.
That's one.
Okay, and then a 1
under
of 1.
that, for example.
Yeah, but he's saying grab a block, like you choose a block and you get a 1 of 1 of it.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You choose whichever block you have there.
That's cool.
And then you make them an original 1 of 1. It's a type of commission.
Got it.
I think that's brilliant, actually.
Got it, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. An autographed version of the book should be a higher tier than a normal book print. I agree.
For sure.
Let's see. Jan Fitzy says, what about a tier where Peter carves a small lino block of you, the person paying for that tier, from an image?
Yeah.
Like you do a representation of them as a block carving.
Or I would stylize you.
That would be a commission.
Yeah.
I would say that would be
Yeah, I could do that called a commission, but it could be a smaller commission.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here's the thing with all of these. Even if we have like a super high tier that's a commission, and that's going to be like a big item. I can't do 100 of those. So there will be a cap. Like the higher the tiers usually have caps.
Yeah.
In other words, like 5 available, 4 available.
Listen to this one. Eric says one of the highest tiers could be visit and watch you create a block in the studio from like start to finish, like a day in the studio.
Yeah. You guys, okay, we can write that down as a possibility. Like visit the attack
That'll
cave.
be like 1 or 2 tops.
We fly
tier.
you. We fly you in.
Fly to Miami to visit
the cave.
The AP cave.
We'll put you up in a nearby hotel
stay. Wait. Fly to Miami to visit the AP cave for a day. And watch
we'll carve something live
made from scratch.
Yeah, we'll do a stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be fly to Miami to visit the APK for a day and then be on the stream.
To be on the stream, and I'll make your thing. I'll make a print for you on the stream.
Hotel stay included?
Yeah.
Plus Uber.
Yeah.
Plus Uber and food.
And then exactly. Then we'll take them to Strange Beast.
Yes. We'll feed you. We'll give you transportation.
You get some artwork.
We'll give you a place to stay.
Maybe
you get some artwork.
Maybe you can rummage through the files.
Maybe we'll let you touch wonton.
No, wonton. That's the highest.
That's the highest tier.
Highest tier is photo taken with wonton.
Is you get to have a nap with wonton. You get to sit on the couch while he naps next to you.
No, you get to sit down on the couch while he is escorted by you. He just looks at you as he walks by.
Okay. Hold on. We went on a tangent there. I'm sorry. Okay, wait.
Crew pays for their own background checks us.
An autograph version of the big. No, we talked about that. A tier where, and then postcards. Did I add postcards? Yeah, I added postcards to the lower tiers. And Light Movie Poster says that what we just talked about is Omega level. Omega level.
Yeah, you basically fund the book yourself.
Yeah, you funded the whole book. Patches.
Patches.
We've never done patches before, right?
Yeah, patches
for like low tier is a good one. Yeah. Patches.
I'm surprised I haven't heard a specific suggestion yet. I'm gonna give everybody 60 seconds to say the suggestion that I'm thinking of, and then I'm gonna say it. So you're on the clock.
Oh, by the way, you should. Well, we're gonna have to talk about this later, but we'll have to specify if any commissions or any prints that come out of this are licensed property or not.
Yeah, well, we can't advertise, for example, like on a Kickstarter, I can't say...
You're like, I'll give you a Spider-Man print.
Yes.
Because that's not
I can't say... Yeah.
But it could be his own property.
Yeah, or something completely original.
Because somebody might say like, okay, I'm going to fund your commission, but I want a Godzilla. And you might not be able to do that.
Right. We have to, we'll have to specify that because we're not sure legally we're allowed to do that.
I doubt it.
But we can definitely...
Oh, here's some good... Dude,
but like, for example, if somebody said, I want a Godzilla print, I'm like, I can't do a Godzilla print, but I could do a giant kaiju reptilian lizard monster that's storming through the streets of whatever it is, blowing things up.
Yeah.
True. Just like, Rugrats got away with it, with Reptar.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. How long do we have to save for the Kickstarter? Darren says.
As of right now, the plan is for the Kickstarter to launch in July. Everything is targeting July.
Okay.
Just so you know.
So we'll be starting in July.
The Kickstarter will go live in July.
Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. Postcards, stickers, pins at entry-level tiers.
There we go. I see it. I see my suggestion. Thank you, James Winnett. A designer toy, okay? So a jar of lino shavings.
That's fucking gross. But you can have them.
Keelan, Takoro Action. Okay. That is what I was waiting to hear. So part of this Kickstarter, for me, is also going to be an opportunity to potentially launch the Takoro action figures, okay? So really, I'm thinking like Takoro and Akukame. Because if you're going to have Takoro, you're not going to have Akukame to like stand next to him and battle it out with him. So I want to do toys. You know what I mean? This might be my swan song. This thing might, if this thing doesn't blow up and and
Sorry, I
get
just
funded.
added a really good idea.
Hold on.
While you're
If this thing
talking.
doesn't get funded, this is the end for me. So it's like I
We're
want to
done.
make sure.
We're
yeah.
gonna set fire to the house.
No, we're gonna be poor. So we're gonna. I just want to make sure we get our Takoro figures just in case everything goes to hell. And if it doesn't, if it's successful, well, we already launched Takoro toy line. So I'm of the mind that we need Takoro figures, and I've been talking to some super exciting friends about this already. So if you guys think that Takoro figures would be a good idea, like, is that something that would interest you? Like, is that something that would make you want to back the Kickstarter even more? Put a 1 in the chat, because I need to know the enthusiasm level for that, because that's a big thing that I want to do, and I just want to make sure you guys would be into it. And then I have a follow-up question after you guys put a 1 in the chat.
By the way, somebody said help design a character within the Takoro universe and add it to the book. I just added that.
That's a good
I forget
one.
who said it, but that was a fucking awesome
That's
idea.
a good one.
Glenn also brings up a really good one. My idea: a special print pressed into the title page of the book where you autograph it. I already wrote it down.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Adam says hand printed end papers in a super deluxe version of the book. I agree. That should be top tier. Behind the scenes look that it is like a digital mood board that was the inspiration. Courtney, I didn't understand that. I'm sorry. Let's see. The highest tier gets your trick or treat Gremlins puppet.
Fine.
Oh.
And
That'll be a stretch goal.
And I'll throw in his scarf and hat for Christmas.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Okay, I see the enthusiasm for the figure. Good. So now I want to ask you guys this. I cannot wait for you guys to get the Godzilla, which I've been told is closer than we think.
Oh, EP credit in the book, by the way.
Oh, that is 1,000%. Let me interject. That is AP print crew will
I think
be
like
recognized.
all tiers get
We're gonna have
credit
we're gonna have an AP print. No, not all tiers.
Really?
No, you got to get the book.
Oh,
We're gonna have a threshold.
Book receivers?
No, we'll
Book
have a
payers. What do you call them?
We'll have a threshold where I know the print crew can back it.
Yeah.
That gets them in there, because I want to make sure there's a print crew.
All
page.
AP crew.
But also, I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to put a lot of effort into that to make sure that the people who've been with us, no matter what, are recognized in that book. So
100%.
let me figure that one out. But yes, I want you guys in there. Are you kidding me? No questions.
Christmas cards with Peter dressed in cosplay.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
Okay, so this is the very popular and successful sold out Godzilla figure from Mondo. Okay, that we absolutely can't wait for you to get this in your hands. I know it's coming very, very soon. Trust me. I've had some meetings. I know it's incoming. So this guy is about 7.5 inches tall, and then with the base, he's like 8 and change. It's great detail. It feels like the print, but I want the Takoro figure to be bigger than Godzilla. So right off the bat, he's got to be bigger than this. I'm thinking like he's got to be big enough to hang out with my Sofubi figures. So like 9-10 inch figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm also thinking that we should have black and white edition and then some color editions. Where do you guys stand on that? Like, are you most excited for black and white figure if I did it? Would you want it to be in the same size as this Godzilla? Would you want it to be a bigger figure? I'm leaning bigger, gotta be honest with you. And what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you guys think about that. Put a 1 in the chat. That sounds good to you, because I am desperately interested in getting Takoro into figure form.
So are you thinking that's a tier?
Yes, there will be a in my mind.
Oh, sorry, Mike says a bust of wonton should be part of one of the tiers. By the way, they said you don't need to sell them anything. They'll just if it's a nap with wonton, you don't have to include anything else. Literally, just let them come over and have a nap.
I don't know about that.
I don't really know about that. Let's see. Hold on. To appear in the Tacoverse is another good one. Not just design your own monster.
Right.
You are in the Tacoverse.
I have a tier in mind called the kill tier. This is the kill tier. And in the kill tier, you can get eaten by a monster or attacked by a monster or stomped.
Attacked, Stomped.
Die in the book.
Dead. D-E-D, dead.
Yes.
So you get to appear as a character, but you're dead.
Yeah, you're not.
You're not gonna live.
You're not ongoing canon.
No. Oh, Chaos says Pocket Peter action figure.
If I knew that people would buy it, I would produce it.
Everybody in the AP crew would buy it. You know that.
Yeah, well,
Just letting you know.
we would need 2,000 people to buy it.
Oh, here's a smaller tier. Name a future universe, Takoro future character. Like,
Yeah.
Just give it the name.
Eden by Akukame would be good. Yeah.
Name one of the Taco verse monsters.
I love the kill tier chances.
I know. A lino cut of kaiju.
Pay
modeled
double
on that
to live
person.
in
a kaiju modeled on you, like you as a kaiju.
Oh, okay.
Kaiju modeled after the backer. Let's see. Takoro action figure. Well, we talked about that.
Adam, I see you.
Thank you page. We talked about it. Name a new monster. We talked about it. Commissions. We talked
Bigger
about.
than G.
Let's see. New monster edition of 100. Never reopening. The toys idea. Special things. Taco figures. 1111111. Why did you ask them to put a 1 in the chat? I forgot already.
If they want to see like my idea was to have a bigger figure than Godzilla.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Oh, a Takoro pinup calendar. That's a lower tier.
Poses.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one.
Okay.
Attack Peter played for Takoro. Okay, so here's another one. Would you? This is crazy because I don't see this kind of stuff often, but I would like to have some of my artist friends contribute their efforts and work on some of the Takoro-verse characters. For example, I would fucking love Tom Whalen to do Takoro. I would fucking love to have Florian Bertmer do his take on Akukame.
Yes.
Or vice versa, to be quite honest with you. If we got them to do it, we would do like a print edition, exclusive, only available through the Kickstarter. What would you guys think of that? Where's your enthusiasm level for something like that?
Raph says for the dead tier, like the kill tier, that you pay double
I
and
saw
you
that
get
one.
to
You
stay
said
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But then I own your likeness. Jesse Hernandez, yeah, Urban Aztec, Matt Frank, Takoro versus Akukame mini print from Wayland, Killian Eng. I don't have such a close friendship with him, but I would love to have him involved. Are you kidding me?
So you're saying guest renditions?
Yeah, like have our friends. I would ask Greg Ruth, but that guy to put up to do anything is like probably $40 million because everything he does is instant masterpiece. But I love it. I love Florian's style. I love Wayland's style. They're totally different. I wonder if you guys would be into it. And I know they're stylized. The thing is, they're very stylized. So I know that they could take the idea and just reinterpret it. And it would look like a badass Florian piece or a badass Tom Wayland piece. If you guys like that idea. And the other thing about that, and I'll be totally honest with you guys, is having friends like that involved, it'll boost the signal of what we're doing. So think about it. You're a poster collector. You just collect prints that come out on Mondo or Bottleneck or whatever, and you love seeing certain artists come out and you collect their work, but you're not necessarily like here in the YouTube stream with us. You're not doing anything like that. You just love those artists and their work when you see it. And now Florian's talking about the Takoro Kickstarter. Tom Whalen's talking about the Takoro Kickstarter, right? I'll be talking about it, obviously. So it's a cool way to get people's eyes in on what we're doing. Yeah. And we can celebrate our friendship, the fact that they've supported us. We sell their artwork that we love. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat if you think that's a cool idea.
Yeah, it seems like people are into the idea. Like I wrote down some of the names that came out. Matt Frank, Jesse Hernandez, Groman, Greg Ruth, Florian Bertmer, Tom Whalen, Kim June, Alex Ved, I don't know.
Right.
Jermaine Rogers, Eric Powell.
Eric Powell would be awesome, right, you guys? Eric Powell's take on. Oh, you know who Eric Powell should work on if we could get him to do it? The Space Yeti Phil.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine
God,
those
that would be so
giant
good.
hulking fists smashing something? Yeah, man. So that's a good one. Let me know, Shag. Yeah, right, Shag. Shag. I love Shag to death. I think to get Shag on the phone is $1,400.
He wouldn't do it for free for you. He loves you.
My God, I would. If that was true, I wouldn't want to ask him. Groman.
Groman definitely.
Would
They
love
were
to
saying
have him.
that Groman should do the forward.
Oh man, I would if he would bless us. I would totally love that.
I think if we ask
I
him
have
also-
plans to name one of the alien races after Groman. The Gromans.
We have talked about this.
Yeah, we're like, should we Gromans, Gromanites,
The Gromanites.
Grominians?
The Gromanians. I think
The
we
Gromagnons?
walked around for a while just asking. My camera died, by the way.
100% missing.
Like died. I can't get it back no matter how many times I deactivate it, no matter how many times I turn it back on and off. It's gone. Something happened to that camera because it's been all day like this. Sorry, guys. You know it wouldn't be an Attack Peter stream otherwise. Hold on, I'm gonna move back to a second. I know. The dead.
You can also just bring it out of the and add it again. Maybe it'll. Courtney, we have a dead camera. We're gonna need a new one.
God, this is a very, very annoying.
You could take the webcam if you want it.
No, it's okay. I can just be a disembodied
A voice for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You can throw the thumbnail back on in the meantime. All right. So much to talk about. I think we have so many amazing ideas. Gromanats
do.
is awesome. Brian Ewing,
Groman Bear Pig.
Andrea.
Oh, Brian Ewing and Andrea.
So yeah, 100%. I feel like we have some good ideas. If you guys think of something else that we didn't cover today, let me know in the Facebook group. Let me know on Discord. Let me know on Instagram. But try to keep it collected somewhere. So Facebook group probably be the best. A Type Peter print crew. So before we get going, how about copies of the Ultra Mega Comics? I don't have enough to promise that, sadly.
What?
Copies of the Ultra Mega cover I did. Oh, Nathan, I would love to get Clara Sinclair. Are you kidding me? I don't know if she'll talk to me. Trust me. I don't have that many, like, we brought Puka on. She's an amazing tattoo
Oh, we should
artist.
talk to Puka.
I have a good friend named Nicole Salgar coming on to talk about her artwork. But I don't know a ton of female artists well enough that I would feel comfortable asking them. I'll be totally honest. I had a meeting the other day with a female artist whose work I'm obsessed with right now. And we couldn't get it to pop off, unfortunately. But I had plans for her to be involved in the Kickstarter. I don't want to say her name just because, we're not officially working with her anymore. But I wanted it so bad. We just couldn't make it work timing-wise. But maybe in the future, I'm going to try to bring her on the show at some point. But if you guys, totally. If you guys know any female artists or artists you'd like to see involved, always shoot them my way. At least we could start by getting them on the show. That's
sure.
the other thing about this. Look, Mike Mignola, that'd be my number one. Do I think I can get him to do it? Probably not.
No, that's why there's a big LOL next to it.
I would love it, but I don't think I can get it to work.
Oh, the Reedy brothers.
Yeah,
The Reedies.
totally, man. I would love to have them involved. And so, there's certain artists who I would love to have involved, and I don't feel comfortable asking them because, it's not like I think it's going to be the biggest signal boost for them, but I know Tom and Florian super well, and I know they love the characters, and I know you guys love their work, so it's kind of like this perfect apex. Having said that, that's why I'm talking about it with you guys now, so we can get all these notes, and we will totally, oh my God, Becky Cloonan, are you kidding me? If Becky would do it, I would just say 100%. She's amazing. I wear one of her shirts all the time. So, definitely throw those names. And as you throw them in, Gabby will be writing them in. Okay. So, I want to make the print available for you guys. So, Paul Shin, if you're listening, and the crew behind, or whoever's got the link, let us know if it's up, and we'll throw it in for you guys. You can grab it. There's over 50 people in the chat. So, I found Clara through your IG. Yeah, she's amazing. I bought her moth print and watching her tattoo. Isn't she awesome, Clara? I love her work. I would totally be down. I have no shame to ask people. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not even about asking. It's just about like, dude, if you guys know me, man, I don't mind asking anything. But there's, I guess, to a point where you start to know who doesn't even want to be asked. But yeah, man, I would love it. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine a Tara McPherson baby Takoro? How fucking awesome that would be.
That would be awesome.
Okay,
We
so
should also talk about making like I don't like Takoro, like a plush or.
well, I heard rumors of a Takoro or a baby Takoro tiki mug. I don't know if anybody.
I
Would,
added that to our list.
someone asked. Okay. Would
for-
you guys?
for
Oh,
that.
here's a question. Would anybody? I know you guys would probably jump all over a Takoro figure, but what if there was also a baby Takoro figure? Like,
I need a baby Takoro plush.
would you guys feel like it was too much?
Too much.
Plush is hard because I have not found a plush manufacturer who can do it so it doesn't look cheesy.
Oh my god. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
If somebody paid enough money, would you go and get like live a Takoro tattoo?
I'll do that for free.
Yeah, but like.
No,
if you-
yeah.
Yeah, I
haven't
know
done it.
you would, but
You know why I haven't done it? Because I don't want to jinx it before the Kickstarter. Honestly, because I would 100% do it.
okay.
Done, and I'll live stream it. You don't have to pay me for that.
Or like you can pay to come watch it happen or something.
Right. Okay, so yeah, the Takoro print is up. So if you guys are here
I'm
for the
gonna throw
print,
the print into
the
the
link?
chat. And, here you go.
baby Takoro,
everybody.
anything good? Yeah, sweet.
Boom.
There you go, guys. Grab it. We're only throwing up 25 prints, so hopefully not all of you are here for it because there wouldn't be enough. But we will, at some point in the future, do more and to bring back more of these prints. There's an addition of 100. After today, only 40 will be claimed. So there's still 60 we can make. I'm not going to release them all right now because I want to hold some back for that campaign, just so you know.
Oh look, Andy said I'd love to make some taco stamps.
Oh, hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, that would be such an awesome
That would be
tier
awesome.
gift or reward or
Yes.
whatever. I'm gonna write that down.
A custom Andrea
wrong
taco
place.
stamp? Hell yeah.
Custom Andrea stamp. All right, hold on, let me write it down.
Andrea, you should make some and post them and see if people dig them. I'm sure they will. Get the reaction, but don't let anybody buy it.
Just make it, but don't
Make
put
it
for
to
sale.
tease.
Yeah.
You could just
I
handle
love
baby
Raph
Takoro.
just said +2 from the past.
Plus 2 from
Thanks, Raph.
the archive. We should bring Raph on to talk about his thoughts of all this. Raph, I trust you. You're in the
agree.
Discord.
Let me bring him in. Hold
Let's
on.
bring him in. Let's see if this works, by the way.
Let me unmute him.
And unmute us, too. I think we're muted, probably.
Oh no, he's muted himself.
Raph, unmute yourself. Unmute us, too. See how we're muted? There we go.
Okay. Is it? If we're echoing at any point, let us know, everybody.
Oh, good point. If you guys hear us echoing, let us know. I think you could remove our...
It's okay.
Are we
I have
echoing?
us unmuted right now, but I don't know if we're. Anyway, you guys let us know.
You guys let us know if we're echoing. I don't think we are, but let us know.
No, I don't know. But Raph, get on.
Raph, get on the Discord. We
and
can try this
unmute
out.
yourself so we can see if we can hear you. Jolly
Raph.
Ginger Giant, thank you so much. Jason
Oh,
Winters,
thank you guys.
thank you. We'll wait for Raph.
Brian,
Figure
thank
it
you so
out.
much.
Oh look, Andy's on it.
Andy's sweet. Andy, you just treat
Hey,
baby
oh.
Takoro. Oh.
Wait, Raph, speak up.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Heyo. Let us know if you guys hear
Heyo.
Raph. I think it sounds perfect.
Yeah,
on
I'm
my
gonna
end.
turn our music down so that it's not like competing.
Okay,
Hey, Raph.
Hey, how's it going?
Good man.
the archive speaks. Let's go to the notes page so Raph can see the notes.
Okay, hold on.
And then, Raph, we're going to confer with you as a representative and get your overall thoughts on this. You heard a lot. You've seen a lot be typed up. You've seen the live chat and the comments. What got your antennas up? Like, what that you heard was like, okay, that's the thing.
Like the base level stuff, stickers, mugs, those things are great. PDFs.
Yeah.
The book, signed book, that's a given.
Okay.
That's what it's all about. The ultra mega tier, as I'm thinking of it, is the one I personally am excited about, just because it's the actual art, and then you could probably get the book in that tier. And
Wait, which one was that? Because the name Ultra Mega always makes me think about the comic, which
the
we don't
comic
own the
book,
rights
yeah.
to.
I think of the ultra mega tier as the thing where you basically get everything.
Oh, the max level.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the print and the commission is the real exciting part because you don't do those, and it's like the one time that people have a chance to do it, and I know it's going to be very limited, but
Yeah.
that to me, of course, is very exciting.
Okay.
But, I think it's like some Kickstarters, the best ones keep it simple, right? You really lock down the tiers.
Yes.
Then you have like add-ons, right? So
100%.
you can buy this and that from different tiers if you want, at maybe like a slightly higher price for a single one. But I mean, I can't think of anything too crazy. I mean, I jokingly said, and I'm sure Skybound could give you some kind of NFT of Takoro or something, because that kind of opens up to certain people being really into that stuff right now.
NFT.
So
let me add this.
Yeah, it's something to
like
consider for sure.
Thing, like,
yeah, to me, the obviously the book is the thing. The commission, like you said, it's not like I can have 20 slots because just timing wise, I have to work on the book. Like we're gonna have a lot of the book made in advance, but I plan to continue working on it after the Kickstarter ends, especially seeing what all the feedback is. But yeah, it will probably be a super limited tier. It'll be the higher end tier and super limited. And as you said, like it's not that now the floodgates are open and commissions are always available. It would just be like a special occasion, So that's awesome that you're pointing that out. And yeah, I 100% agree with you. I hope to not have more than like 7 tiers.
Right.
Max.
Yeah, it shouldn't be overwhelming.
I was counting Mignola's right now because he has this. It's not Mike Mignola himself, but they made a documentary about him and his work. And there's 20 tiers. Now, don't get me wrong. He's one of the most collected artists, and the thing is over $500,000 right now. But it's 20 different tiers, and it can be overwhelming and like analysis paralysis. I just think we have certain things like you said, the commission tier, the book tier, and that kind of thing, and then original art, maybe the toy. I got you already buying 2 toys. You're not gonna keep going. You're done with toys.
No comment.
He's collecting the Attack Peter toys.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll get it, of course. Come on.
The Takoro, we gotta get him.
I was gonna say, like, there's a lot of stuff in here, but some of these things could also be, the stretch goals and whatnot.
Yeah.
Also, even with like the prints, I know like maybe you could have different tiers where it's like a small print to the medium prints and then the 20 by 30. So you could also think about tiering that kind of thing that way.
Yeah.
Because like someone like me would probably go for the highest tier, but a less intense person would probably go for a small print, for however many dollars.
And let me ask you this question: is there any appetite in your mind, from your angle? I've been thinking about this, like maybe making 1, 3, 5 copies of the book that are all the handmade images. So like it's just bound by hand, like the giant ass book.
That's so cool.
And then it would have to be like, maybe I don't know how.
Like the 18 by 24 posters.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a huge book.
Yeah. Is that too crazy, Raph? In your opinion?
I mean, I can already make one. So, but no, I would. That's actually pretty awesome because I have some of the Marvel like books they did that are ultra huge size. It's really cool. And I would actually probably get one of those because the cover of that could be some insane new design or something that you do, and that I kind of hate you because it's like I want that. Like I definitely want that.
I'm honestly trying to think because look. And we've talked about this, and I talk about this publicly all the time. It's hard for me to see where I make stuff that hypes me up, and still, it's hard for me sometimes to know where the excitement is for other people who collect my work. So that's why I want to talk and throw these things around. Like, is what I think the hype, or is there something else that's hype? So yeah, if I throw out that idea and you think it's interesting, I'm going to look into it. I know when I was studying printmaking in college, for a very short period, that was a thing printmakers did. They would take all their prints from the year, collect them into like a handmade book. They would open holes in the prints, bind them by hand. put like some cool covers like you're describing, and then they would trade them with the other people in their class. So it was like a thing traditionally the printmakers would do. I'm wondering if the appetite's there. But yeah, I think like you're saying, it could be really cool.
I mean, if you made that like a, very like, maybe there's 5.
Yeah, max. Trust me.
I already can picture this, the cover, and then you could, you could have some kind of like hand sewn, like with twine as like the binding, like it's like an artifact.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would actually
carved
be
cover.
I mean, it's almost like cave drawings from
right.
or something, but it's that's actually really cool.
Awesome
that idea.
Awesome, dude. Dude, thank you so much for chiming in. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just not working right now. It's pretty fantastic.
We got to congratulate Raph because he's about to start an awesome new job, and he's in that cool period of time where he's just chilling in between.
Yay,
sweet.
Good for you.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much, and thank you for demonstrating our awesome technology here via Discord. The archive speaks.
You're excited for this. Can't wait.
Cool, right? All right, you guys. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks,
I'll talk to you soon.
There.
Sweet. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I love bouncing things off of him too because he's no bullshit.
Right.
And so
and he's really got a keen eye for a lot of this stuff.
He's like you guys, a lot of you guys have been collecting for a while. You've seen a lot go by. You know what's hype, you know what's redundant, you know what's stale, and you help. This conversation is more helpful than any meeting I could have with just people that I work with. So again, like I consider myself a super serious collector of things, but I'm too close to it.
Right.
So it's important to get the reflection. Another idea, even though you are known for block prints, I'd really like to have an original drawing done by hand. Any medium, pencil, pen, ink, watercolor, charcoal, something raw and spontaneous.
I think that's an awesome idea too, by the way.
Yeah, I'd be interested in an NFT, like a sketch or study of Takoro. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely down to do it. I always want to do something like that, and then I never get the time to put the effort in that I would want to. All my sketches are always like a mad dash to get to where I want to be. Anyway, so
right.
I'm stoked.
I think we got a lot of great ideas. I have a whole page filled with ideas of how we can set up these different tiers and set up these rewards. And I think pretty soon we'll have something really good to show you guys.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And thank you so much for everybody who picked up a print tonight. It's still available on the site. The link is pinned to the chat if you still want to pick one up. Again, and I'm going to go to the browser really quick so you can see it. It's the 18 by 24 Takoro in the backyard. So this is Takoro hanging out with, his humans. His humans.
We're right now, the names are Milo and Abuelo.
Yes.
So
with a couple cats.
Absolutely.
So we have a few of those still around if you want to pick those up. Again, that link is in the chat. And I think that's about it for tonight. Yeah. Yeah,
it's awesome. Yeah, and to the folks, I see you guys talking about the NFTs. It's a thing that I don't personally collect them, but I understand the collectability of it. I've definitely been exploring it. I want to, for people who collect that, I want to be available in that space. I just haven't found the exact way I want to be there yet. And I'm happy for my friends who, as artists, have been able to really do some cool stuff and really move their business along with the NFTs. I just haven't found that spot yet, but as soon as we do, I'd love to do it. Because why not, man? I just want to be everywhere you guys are, and if you're there in that space, then so be it. It's awesome. Guys, thank you so much. What an awesome stream. I think we covered everything I wanted to cover. I think we talked about everything. Oh
yes,
February 18th, which is literally next week, right? In 8 days.
Yes,
correct. So, yeah, a week from tomorrow, Friday, is the next Skybound Expo. It's called Creator Fest. They're highlighting independent creators out there, and I got a chance to bring on part of it is live in my segment, and part of it is pre-taped just because of scheduling. I got a chance to talk to the great Bags 43, my buddy Dennis, and if you saw me at the San Francisco Spoke Art Show, then you probably met Dennis. He was showing at Hashimoto Contemporary right next door. Amazing body of work, amazing guy. And I spoke to him at length about his illustrated style, the pen and ink stuff, the paintings he does, and his career working at Super 7, designing a lot of the packaging for the amazing toys they sell there. So he's great to talk to. But we're also releasing a brand new print that will also be included in this book that we keep talking about. You've probably seen me tease it online on the Facebook groups. Akukame Strikes. And so it's Akukame's first solo print that's hand carved, right? So originally there's the collaboration we did with Bear Walker of Akukame. Love that design. Then there was Akukame versus Takoro, and now we have Akukame Strikes solo print coming soon, available exclusively at the Skybound Expo, February 18th. It's Friday. Again, limited only to 25 prints that day. So if you're interested in it, swing by, check it out. Remember, we have a lot of friends joining us from outside of the print crew, from the Skybound fan community. So they'll be there also chiming in and checking in for what we're doing. And I think I can say this. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. If you missed out on the Attack Peter Mondo Godzilla figure, or you really wanted to get it, but you didn't have you weren't able to get it at the time, or you missed it, we found a small smattering of figures that we are going to be making available at the Skybound store during Skybound Expo next Friday. Not tomorrow, a week from tomorrow. So if you, there you go, Pedro, I see you. If you want to get one of those, if you wanted to get one and you missed out, they sold out in about a week on Mondo's store. So we found a small little gang of them available. I want you guys to know about it. I haven't made that public anywhere else. I'm telling you guys first. Skybound Expo, February 18th, during my panel, they will be up on the Skybound store. So make sure you get them because they're coming super, super, super fast. All right, you guys. I love you very much.
Thank you guys
Thank you so much.
We love you. Can't wait to see you next time.
We got to get Gabby's camera fixed.
We will get my camera
Courtney,
fixed.
we got to get a camera fixed.
Courtney!
We're dying. All right. I love you very much.
Bye, guys.
Peace out. Later.